Sziasztok srácok, én Boldog vagyok, és ebben a mai videóban NBA 2K21-ezni fogunk. Itt is van kontrollerre, miért ne? Van itt egy karrierbe fogunk menni, és van egy karakterem. Nem vagyok valami jó, mert nem tudok úgy normálisan játszani ezzel a játékkal. És ezt így 24-én fogjátok látni 8 órakor, kereken 8-kor. Addig meg megpróbálom visszatartani magam. De ha látjátok, akkor úgyis látni fogjátok. Úgyhogy hajrá, valami. Halló. Varázslatot. Addig pillanat, itt nézelődök. Jó, oké. Jó.
What do you think your highest attribute rating should be in the game?
I think definitely my three-point shooting.
I'm a good passer, so passing the ball is what I do probably the best.
My dunking, for sure. You know, I got a lot of dunks in my package, so you know, that rating should be pretty high.
Definitely have my speed. I feel like my speed should be like a 97, 98.
That's really high.
At least, yeah, it is high.
So you definitely have to.
Na ez első meccsünk. Hát nem első, sokadik meccsünk.
A confident group coming through the tunnel. The Pistons looking to stay focused and pick up a
A
win at home
Nets
tonight. And
jó.
Kevin, thanks.
thanks, David. So the Nets starting five. We've got Harden. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Joe Harris.
Tudja, nem leszek
And
fent
it's
az
Irving at the
elsőbe.
point guard. And for the Pistons,
Az első végén
they've
úgy
got
másikba fog
Grant.
váltani.
Jackson is out there.
Ja, mondtam. Nézzük.
Early expectations as a first-round pick. Your son going through it right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, everyone wants to see what you've got. And
no,
also,
hova mész?
you want to prove that you belong. And so, because of that, though, and especially in today's game, sometimes judgment comes way too quickly. And we've seen it with a lot of great young
jó,
players
ez az.
because they come in a lot
Mi
earlier
ez már hányadik?
in terms of
Te
their
Isten.
age.
Na
It
végre.
may take them an extra
Fasz,
year or
fasz,
two
fasz, fasz, fasz.
to figure it all
Megyek.
out. And so the teams that are most patient and allowing those kids to mature at their own level tend to be the ones that get the higher rewards.
Indeed. And we see so much impatience, and it causes problems. Pass to Bay, to the middle. Here's Junior.
És akkor én
Off to a good start as he
excellent.
hits his first shot attempt.
Tökéletesen.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the
Oh,
rack. And
plusz
where's the
30. Ez
help
az.
defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each
295
other.
franc. Na,
Here's Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
oké.
Shot's good from Ellington.
Hát az
And
azt
he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against Houston.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw
Nem én
it play
voltam.
out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how
Elgátol.
easy they made it look.
Gátol,
It seemed like they
figyelj,
got something out of every possession.
The Nets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
meg fogom dobni, nem dob.
The free throw drops for
És
Dinwiddie.
bedobta.
And
És
Doris,
bedobta.
make no mistake about it. Spencer
Wow.
Dinwiddie.
Jézusom.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Harris against Jackson.
Tessék, végeted.
Bay passes to Junior. Takes
És
the
ott is van
assist and lays
plusz
it
20.
in.
Ez az.
Picked out the pass nicely.
20
And of course,
408.
we know the history
Dave
between
Mills.
Cobb and Junior. These two seem to have their fates intertwined. They're always
Nem kell
going to be
nyernünk, csak az a
connected.
lényeg, hogy
And Greg, now
B.
the two rookies are playing for the
B
same
legyünk.
side. They've been competitive for so long.
Se B mínusz,
So
vagy
it's
C.
nice to see them join forces. We've got Plumlee. Smith is out there with Junior. Then it's Josh Jackson. And it's Bay in at the four-man position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Junior the pass to Plumlee.
tessék, haver.
Inside. The rebound by Harden.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Dinwiddie, good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Outside Durant, launches it. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Pistons trail by 15. Smith dishes to Junior. Bay passes to Junior. Good work defensively by Harden.
Not a great decision there. With a defender in your grill, kick it out.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Outside Jackson. Dinwiddie against Smith.
Posso
Junior. Left side Jackson. Over Harris. Shot clock at 3. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, if you can be efficient, you want to work that mid-range jumper into your game. Josh Jackson does it there.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are...
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different look here for the Pistons. Okafor is checked in for Plumlee. Ellington comes in for Grant. Joseph, he's checked in for Josh Jackson. And Junior subbed in for Smith. And the Nets making a change here as well. Dinwiddie is checked in for Harris. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Go figure is right. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second.
Wow.
The Pistons have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. First free throw is good. Some changes for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. Brooklyn leading by 14. Pass to Dinwiddie. Lobs it up for Jordan. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Now, DeAndre Jordan, simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
Pass to Ellington. Outside, Joseph. Dish to Junior. Bay passes to Junior. Nice ball movement by Detroit. free throw line jump shot, and it's in there. Ellington's got 8 points.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Outside Jordan. Dinwiddie against Joseph. Jordan trying to free himself up. Basket
Yes.
good. He's got 10.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Pistons trail by 16. Pass to Ellington. Feeds it to Joseph.
Csak oldalt.
1:27 left in the third quarter. To the inside. Here's Junior.
Ott is van.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Kettő.
It's
Kettő
going to be
dönt.
on Kyrie Irving. The Pistons have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Pistons. Cobb comes in for Corey Joseph. Nets leading by 15. Brown outside. Dinwiddie outside. Lets it go.
Don't.
Ellington grabs the miss. Detroit's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Junior.
Ott.
And that'll be
Ott
2
is a
free throws
full.
coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Köszönöm szépen.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And he can't get the first one. Rodney McGruder's checked in for
Gyerünk,
Detroit.
gyerünk, gyerünk.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing
De jó
both.
Isten.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets.
Jó, hogy akkor
Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And they're beginning
Azt
to
értem.
just flat out fall apart defensively right now.
Cobb.
Especially on
Gyere
the
te
interior.
Cobbra.
Cobb dishes to Junior. Now here's Okafor. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Nincs van sok.
McGruder passes to Junior.
Tudsz te jól mozogni, ha akarsz. Iratkozzz nekem.
Now here's Cobb. He's covered by Irving.
Ott is van.
Nailed from
A B
three-point
meg is
land.
van. Ennyi.
You can see the talent that Hendricks Cobb possesses. He looks like a player who is bound for stardom.
Cobb has that it factor about him when he plays. Everything comes so easy for him. With his
nem jó.
talent and drive,
Bad
he'll be
move.
one of the big names in the NBA soon enough.
Gyere,
Well,
passz
what he
nekem.
lacks
Passz
in
itt vagyok.
size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Now here's Cobb. Covered by Irving. McGruder passes to Junior. And Jordan sends it back.
Well, DJ, twice on the pipe.
És akkor
No,
még-
sir, get it out of here.
And so it's Brooklyn in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple
Na,
of
megkaptam
these
az
pretty
assist of the
assists
game.
over the course of a game, and this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess
Sajnos.
they don't need home cooking to feel
Rémnyososak
at home. I mean,
lettünk.
Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge.
Hát ahogy én is köszönöm, hogy itt voltatok. Sziasztok!